Hello everyone, I'm Dmitry Gerasimov, CEO of Cellframe, and here our regular AMA session. And let's begin from your present questions. And the first one. The team recently started shipping the first Cellframe Lite hardware nodes. What other versions of these devices do you plan to release? We had some plans to release Cellframe Medium, Cellframe maybe something different version. However, looks like Cellframe Lite will be enough for most of use cases. Maybe we'll release some more powerful device for running more than one network with bigger load. However, after hard fork, we expect less load from the backbone network, less load from KelVPN, so Cellframe Lite will be enough. Stay tuned to maybe something will be changed. The next question. Is it possible to run multiple master nodes on a single Cellframe hardware node across different CF20 networks? Yes, it's possible. Just keep attention on your network, how much they require for memory. This number depends. For current moment, it should be enough for running Cellframe backbone with a KelVPN network. All the other networks can require more memory, and ever these two networks better to have more memory than have a Cellframe Lite. So Cellframe Lite is expected to run only in backbone network, maybe in Cellframe VPN. Other networks are cannot be checked by yourself. Better to check by yourself. If you want to run too many master nodes on your single hardware node, please prepare some hardware with at least 32 gigabytes of memory and at least 8 CPU threads, something like this. The next question. Recently, users have been experiencing some issues when working with Cellframe applications and services. What steps is the team taking to improve UX? I think we are talking not about UX as user experience for interface, just user experience, general user experience. So issues that were faced for the last week were more related with the public RPC or public APIs that now used for blocks obtaining, for transactions uploading, for mempool operations, and that differs from what we had before. Now we have more load, and now we have more to balance with this load to get some health check from the RPC nodes, so that take more work of backend team, not UI UX, by the way, and we are doing our best to fix it as soon as possible. So please keep attention. Just wait for a little and we'll fix it, everything. The next question. Earlier this year, the team announced the implementation of CF01 standard for liquidity pool tokens on DEX. How is the progress in this direction? It still haven't begun. We postponed it on August, so we'll begin to work it only on August. However, it's not too much work to implement this standard. Maybe release 6.0 will include it as well. At least I hope on this. The next question regarding two-level sharding. When will the work on this functionality be completed? And what stress tests or simulation do you plan to conduct to check TPS metrics and overall network stability? About test or simulation, they will include every imaginable tests or checks, most focused on performance, on high load, so stability as well. About works, it's on the ending of this work. We mostly finished hard fork. It should happen nearest time. After hard fork, we need to do some reflection work. We do reflection session. After reflection session, we'll update our development plans, and they will be more exact. For current moment, I'm planning to finish it in about 2 months or two, but reflection can changes in both directions. Could be smaller, could be bigger. Okay, the next question. What major development goals does the team plan to achieve by the end of 2025? As said before, CF01, also CF02 standards. Then we are planning most important two-level sharding to implement. Also, we are planning to implement before the end of this year native smart contracts and some works related with integration of other smart contracts engines like QEVM and other projects. We want to help we are planning to release the new Python API and binary API as well. It's planned, by the way, not before the end of this year, but before the end of the next month, before the end of the summer. We are planning to release a new Python API. It also will include not only Python, by the way. I think in September we'll release a few more APIs for Node.js, for Java, for .NET, something like this. Lot of plans. The next question. Does the team have plans for additional marketing activities for when the bull run starts? Yes, for sure. We prepare on everything for the bull run starts. When it began, we start a lot of different activities. The next question. Recently, the Cellframe ecosystem has grown significantly. Projects are actively developing and showing good results. How does the Cellframe team support them? How does your collaboration work? We help them like for our colleagues. We contact closely, discussing their issues, trying to move forward to make the requirements as well with all the projects that all significant projects that does something in our ecosystem has a common Telegram group in there connecting directly with Cellframe team. So that's how this collaboration does. The next question. Assuming Q-Day happens tomorrow, would Cellframe blockchain is in current stage of development withstand a quantum attack and continue functioning afterward? Yes, we are ready. We are quantum ready. Just keep in mind, CF20 is only that is ready. ERC20 and BIP20 versions of Cellframe token are not quantum safe. Only CF20 cell is quantum safe, as well as other CF20 currencies. The next question. Cellframe isn't the only blockchain project claiming quantum resistance. There are others then there is a list of others. What sets Cellframe apart from them? What makes your technology unique? I can talk a lot about difference. By the way, some of listed projects are not quantum safe, unfortunately, just wishing to be quantum safe. Just only few are really quantum safe in this list. What's the unique? First of all, we are really quantum safe. Our unique advantage is that we are ready for the high load. Because after Q-Day, the next challenge will be to pass through all the quantum protected traffic of all transactions, and we are ready for this. And few additional questions that we received just before the AMA session. First additional question: how is the development of Cellframe's auction functionality progressing on the finish road? Hold on, it should be released soon. The next additional question. What are the technical and financial requirements for developer team who want to implement their projects in the Cellframe ecosystem and participate in slot auctions? There are no requirements except project requirements. You should have a really good idea, really good project. You should have all the requirement skills and teams that are required for your project. Generally, it could be only you could be only single person in your company. You can run a single person company in Cellframe ecosystem, no problem. With AI, everything is possible. The next additional question. Is the team considering launching new, more advanced DeFi services? For example, liquid staking on Cellframe DEX? Yes. That's related with CF01 standard that we are preparing to release before the end of the summer, I believe. Maybe beginning of the autumn. And the last additional question, question regarding the ultralight mode of Cellframe wallet. Why is HTTP protocol used for communication with RPC nodes? Are there plans to migrate to HTTPS? Because we don't send any private data through the RPC, it's public service, it returns public data, it accepts data to be public signing transactions, so it doesn't receive any private key or something like this. So doesn't know difference between HTTPS and HTTP. Right now, it because of problems with load balancing between nodes. However, just to make it more pretty looking, we'll return as TLS layer. Just we don't. There is no requirement to do it as soon as possible, so we postpone it for a little. Okay, let's see what's going on in YouTube comments. Okay, so a lot of comments here. Are marketing plans set up for auction launch on board as many projects as possible? Yes, we have a lot of plans. Let's go, yes, let's go. Science each network will need its own RPC endpoint. Will be able to add custom networks to the CF wallet with name, chain ID, RPC address similar to MetaMask. It's already possible because networks, by the way, they requires just network config. It's just a text config file. You can put it inside wallet config and work. Also, you can update, change its RPC address as well. Then its name and chain ID will download by itself. Why now Cellframe Java SDK started to update? It's updated because of requirements from centralized exchanges. They asked us to add some additional functionality. Also, by the way, I can announce something. We are planning to release to rework it totally and release Cellframe Java SDK. We were planning to release a .NET SDK and JavaScript SDK as well. So a lot of things are coming, not only Java SDK, we are working on them. Mostly it's requirements from centralized exchanges. Yeah, you're usually asking for Java libs, for C#, for JavaScript, Python we already have. When hackathon after slots auction, they're also coming this autumn. We're trying to connect them with our activity on October, so it should be run before. I think it should be September. Okay, when actually I don't know when will be hype. Thank you, Best Quantum Project. Thank you. Cellframe, iteration, PP kill. I love PP. It's really very cool meme. Maybe we'll see collaboration with CPUNK and PP. Who knows? Okay, considering all progress that have been made in terms of delivery of the past year, what in your opinion explains the lack of cell appreciation and valuation? It's a common situation for all altcoins because previous bull run have not finished with alt season. That's the main reason. And we on the specific phase when we accumulating and aggregating the current development efforts. A lot of people development projects for Cellframe. Not of all of them are ready for release, so we need to just wait when will be a lot of deliveries. When will be a lot of delivery from ecosystem projects, we'll have a lot of communicating with each other projects inside ecosystem that will add a lot of utility for Cell, that will rise its valuation and appreciation and adoption and a lot of things that we are waiting for. Next question. How is quantum narrative goes generally in the world? It became more and more notifiable. Just maybe a few years ago, it was a very marginal topic. Right now, it became mainstream. That's main difference. When you start Cellframe, what do you think that what's the narrative in 2025? How we are close to what we have expected, by the way. Thank you all. Maybe things are moving faster than I have expected. I was expecting things that happens right now. I was expecting them on 2013. Thank you for your support as well. I want Mark and Hug. Can Diablo guys send it one to me? Please visit our shop. It has Mark and everything that you want. Is there a plan to integrate more AI-specific tool or SDK for the building AI and blockchain services on Cellframe? Indeed. That's personally what I'm working on. I'm working on AI instruments, AI tools that will be accessible for developers that will dramatically change the situation with development of over our blockchain. Next question. Could you clarify the new roadmap? For example, development of smart contracts is removed and self-development blockchains placed in the timeline. Smart contracts. We returned it back. It was removed by mistake. Don't worry. It's still in plan. Explanation, yes, but it will not be short. I think I need to issue article about this or something like this. Can you share a bit about how the team is working with enterprise or institutions who may need quantum-safe infrastructure? Usually it's boring. Sometimes we receive requests about this, mostly from our partners. And just rapidly answer for some questions, maybe consulting someone who trying to implement our cryptography primitives. Nothing interesting. Any news about auction? They are coming. They were halted a lot because of some development issues. Now we we fired few leads. They were responsible for this, and new members of our team now working much quicker. And this is inspires a little. I think it will happen now faster and faster, really. It particularly joke because, by the way, firing mostly related with AI revolution, you know. However, we are not trying. Everyone who left our company usually left because of his own wish or because of some problems. So there is no big choice in the reasons of their firing. Okay, let's not focus on this. Let's go further. Is Cellframe considering have thoughts of following the path of Polkadot 2.0 and Gem? Apparently, the future model of more developer-friendly, flexible, and performant. For this, I think we'll launch another project. Maybe it will be a relaunch of the Dep cache because the current version with very soft and comfortable auction rules. I think it's very friendly for developers. It's not so hard auctions like Polkadot has. It's much more comfortable. So I don't think we need to change the model. But I'm tracking the situation. If something changes, you'll know. Stay tuned. When the next party? That's up to CPUNK community. Hope soon. Has the delivery of light hardware not started? Yes. Do you see a future where Cell becomes default infrastructure layer for governments or defense sector? Yes. What's your take on QEVM? I'm advisor of this project and I am proposing some technologies for them. This is my personal interest for this. Cellframe is mostly a utility project for future. Agreed. What is the focus team tech development? Too common question. QD start today. Cellframe ready for adoption? Yes. Keep working. Thank you. The Cellframe community believes you. Thank you very much. Appreciate it a lot. How does being a true layer 0 chain allow Cellframe to scale across multiple blockchain compared to layers 1 is using bridges or labs? Can you explain the long-term advantages? There are two big questions. Sorry, not many time left. Any VC or big funds for Cellframe network, or do we have sufficient funds for everything like exchange listing and all marketing? Yes, we have funds for this. We have plans, so don't worry. Is there any investment or funding plans? We have plans to run some side projects related with Cellframe. For them, yes. For current, we don't need. What kind of developer onboarding experience does Cellframe provide? Any upcoming hackathons, grants, or incubator to train talented builder to the ecosystem? Stay tuned, it will be announced. Okay, thank you for the huge amount of questions. Thank you for your attention. How long it will take? Who knows? Thank you very much. See you next